Ever feel trapped in a loop of negative thoughts? Like your brain keeps replaying doubts, fears, or what-ifs on repeat. You're not broken. It's just how the brain is wired to protect you. But here's the good news. You can rewire it. In this video, we'll show you how to overcome negative thinking and train your brain to focus on positivity with science-backed strategies that actually work. No fluff, just real tools to help you feel lighter, stronger, and more in control. Today, we will talk about overcoming negative thoughts, how to train your brain for positivity. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 10. Recognize when negative thoughts arise. The first step to overcoming negativity is noticing it. Most of the time, negative thoughts run on autopilot, crashing an idle brain like background noise. But until you become aware, you can't change them. When a thought like, "I can't do this," or "something bad will happen" pops up, stop, notice it, label it. Think, "That's a negative thought." Just this act of naming gives you space. You step out of the reaction and into observation. From here, you can decide whether to let it run the show or gently guide it towards something different. Awareness is the foundation of mental shift. 9. Question the truth behind the thought. Once you notice a negative thought, don't accept it as fact. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have? Have I faced this before and overcome it? Often, we take subjective fears or outdated beliefs as fact, which makes them feel more real than they are. Challenging a thought isn't a lesson in cynicism. It's a method for clarity. Your brain will try to protect you with fear, but your conscious mind can weigh the facts. Maybe the answer isn't always, "Yes, I suck." Maybe it's "I'm learning," and this is part of that. Questioning gives your brain a chance to create a healthier story. 8. Replace negativity with balanced facts. It's not enough to question. You also need something to replace it with. If your negative self-talk says, "I'm a failure," what's the balanced truth? Pick one real, measurable fact. You have completed difficult tasks before, or "I'm working on improving." This isn't fake positivity or forcing. It's creating mental fairness. Your brain likes patterns. The more often you replace fear with facts, the more you rewire how it reacts. It works on autopilot eventually. So when you feel stuck in a loop of negativity, replace it with something kinder, and watch your brain lean toward that instead. 7. Use "work this way," not just "think this way." Talking to yourself kindly isn't enough. You have to act as if it's real. If the thought is, "I always mess up public speaking," practice speaking publicly, even if it's in a mirror or low-stakes situation. The actions you take speak louder than words. Your brain tracks behavior. Over time, your actions carve new neural pathways. Slowly, the evidence of positive experience builds. You begin thinking, not just talking. Action isn't about punishing the negative. It's about proving to yourself you can do better. This trains your brain beyond talk. 6. Practice daily mental rehearsal. One of the most effective tools available is mental rehearsal. Spend 5 minutes each day imagining a situation where you usually think negatively, like a meeting or a conflict, and picture yourself handling it confidently. See it in detail. Hear the words. Feel the calm. This isn't daydreaming. It's training for your brain. Neuroscience shows mental rehearsal lights up the same neural paths as real practice. When the real moment comes, your brain thinks, "I've been here before." That lowers stress and builds real confidence. You're training your brain to expect positive outcomes, not just hoping they'll happen. 5. Build a habit of positive feedback. Every time you catch a negative thought and shift it, give yourself credit. Celebrate even quietly. "Good job catching that. Thanks, brain." This positive reinforcement helps your brain build new habits. The more your mind gets rewarded for noticing negative thoughts and taming them, the more it starts doing it on its own. Think of it like training a puppy. You don't ignore behavior, and you don't punish mistakes. You reward the good habits and repeat. Eventually, positive thought becomes automatic because it's been rewarded over and over. 4. Surround yourself with influences that uplift. Your environment influences your mind. Negative thoughts can thrive in a toxic environment. Social media, critical voices, or constant comparison. Those messages wear you down. Conversely, positive influences lift you up. That could be half an hour of inspiring reading, listening to a motivational podcast, or talking to someone who believes in you. Make it part of your routine. The longer you live in a positive environment, or even just visit it regularly, the easier it becomes to think positively yourself. Change your input, and you change your output. 3. Use physical cues to anchor positivity. Mind and body are connected. You can't outthink everything. Physical actions can help lure your brain out of negativity. This means moving your posture from slumped to upright, smiling at yourself, or stretching your arms upward. It lets your brain know something good is happening. This is called embodiment. When your body shows confidence, your mind follows. Don't wait until you feel better. Act better first. Do it often. When you stand tall, look up, and breathe deeply, you send signals to your brain. You're safe, capable, and ready. It may feel small, but it changes everything. 2. Set up a negativity pause routine. When negative thoughts hit, don't just let them run. Pause. Create a quick ritual that interrupts the pattern. Snap a rubber band on your wrist. Take 3 deep breaths, or recite a power word silently. Then do one thing that shifts focus. Get up, drink water, walk to a window. These small interruptions give your brain permission to reset. Avoid deleting the thought entirely. That often makes it regroup stronger. But interrupt, reset, and redirect. Make this pause intentional. With practice, your brain will learn that negativity is not optional. Before you spiral, you pause, and that pause, over time, becomes a habit. 1. Commit to long-term rewiring. Training your brain doesn't happen in a week, but repetition builds change. A 1-week effort won't solve chronic negativity, but a 6-month habit can shift your entire mental outlook. Treat this like a training plan, not a quick fix. When you doubt yourself, remember that every positive thought you practice today is building mental muscle for tomorrow. Be patient, but persistent. The brain is plastic. It changes when you change. Stick with the process. Celebrate progress. Your mind will gradually shift from being an enemy to becoming an ally. Negative thinking can feel like your default, but it doesn't have to be permanent. By noticing, questioning, replacing, acting, and practicing consistently, you teach your brain to find and follow healthier paths. You build mental strength, not to avoid tough moments, but to face them from a place of calm confidence. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.